As you approach retirement, it's important to start planning for your future. Retirement planning can help you determine how much money you will need to live on comfortably. There are many different ways to do retirement planning, and each has its own advantages and disadvantages. Yes, start as early as possible. The most important thing you can do to ensure a successful retirement is to start planning for it early. Here are 3 steps you can take. Step 1. Create a retirement savings plan when you have a baby, which will allow your child to accumulate money over time to use when your kid retires. Yes, that's a 50-year plan in action. And yes, start one for yourself today as well. Step 2. Identify your income needs in retirement. You may need more money in the early years of retirement due to inflation and increased costs of living. Step 3. Make sure your financial goals are compatible with your long-term retirement planning. Financial advisors can help you create a realistic plan that meets your needs and achieves your financial goals. Just because you're retiring doesn't mean you have to retire unprepared. Retirement planning is for everyone, and there are a variety of ways to get started. Here are 5 tips for getting started. Tip 1. Figure out how much money you need to live comfortably in retirement. This will help you determine how much money you need to save each month. Tip 2. Determine which type of retirement plan is best for you and your family. Tip 3. Review your retirement savings options and make changes if needed. You may want to increase your contribution rates or consider changing your investment choices. Tip 4. Make a plan for after you retire. This includes figuring out what type of lifestyle you want to live and deciding how much money you need to save each month in order to maintain that lifestyle. Tip 5. Keeping a healthy lifestyle is very important. As you get older, your body naturally loses muscle mass and bone density. This means that retirement will likely be much harder on your body than if you retired when your body was still in good shape. Keep exercising. If you're in your 50s and plan on retiring at age 60, you may have only 10 years left before you retire. The earlier you start planning for retirement, the more time you have to create a successful plan. When it comes to retirement planning, the most important thing to consider is your time horizon. What are you aiming to achieve by retirement? Is it a few years, decades, or even a lifetime? The longer your time horizon, the more important it is to consider how your investments will compound over time. For example, if you're aiming to retire in 5 years, your portfolio may be different than if you're aiming to retire in 50 years. Learn how to calculate how much you need to retire. The first step in calculating how much you need to retire is to figure out your life expectancy. This can be done using a variety of calculators online or through a financial planner. When you are ready to retire, there are a few things you need to keep in mind. The decision of when you want to retire is personal and depends on your individual circumstances. Here are 4 tips that can help you plan for retirement. Tip 1. Make sure your pension or retirement plan is fully funded. This will help ensure that you receive the maximum benefits possible if you retire early. Tip 2. Calculate how long it will take you to retire if you start working at today's rates. For example, if you retire at 65, it will likely take around 25 years of work to have enough money saved up. Adjust your retirement plan calculations accordingly. Tip 3. Create a realistic retirement timeline. Don't set yourself up for disappointment by retiring too soon. Plan ahead and make sure your retirement lifestyle is comfortable and meets your needs. Tip 4. Talk with a financial advisor about your retirement plans. They can help guide you through the process and answer any questions you may have. Retirement planning is an important step in preparing for a life after working. There are a number of things you can do to make sure you have a comfortable retirement. Tip 1. One important step is to create a retirement plan. This plan will outline your goals and expectations for retirement, and will help you figure out how much money you will need to save for it. You can also use a retirement calculator to help you figure out how much money you will need to save each year. Tip 2. You should also consider taking steps to reduce your risk of poverty in retirement. This includes saving for emergency expenses, investing in long-term savings vehicles, and maintaining adequate insurance coverage. Tip 3. Don't forget about the importance of social interaction in retirement. Engaging in activities that make you happy, such as gardening or visiting friends, can make your retirement years much happier. Thank you for watching. The above is not financial advice and is only for education purposes. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe and share this with your friends. Thank you.